those two pictures, Rocky and Santa Claus, coming out at the same time, were peculiar because I'm in and out of them so fast. But they paid well. And then I have a couple of more coming out in which I do nothing but talk. Another one called Outrage, which will be out, in which I'm a garrulous judge. So between playing garrulous judges and Santa Claus's chief elf, and whatever I played in Rocky, I haven't seen Rocky. I just work enough to pay the rent and live well. But I don't go. I'm doing a picture around here, actually, not far from here, and part of it here and part in Vermont, on the life of Robert Frost, the poet. That's my livelihood. That's what scares me. I mean, I do voiceovers and I do a lot of ads, and I just did one for a bank near here. It's a nice way to make a living if they like you. And because you just go in there and it's over with. One of the peculiar things that happens to me, I did a series once called the Batman series, which I played, not every one of them, but I played a thing called the Penguin.
The Penguin.
That hangs on. People come up and talk about that, and it's rather depressing. You work all your life and get asked to sign a picture of a penguin. Nothing can bother you because you're lucky to work. And I've never had trouble working, but it may happen. Yeah. But I must say that you can't bother about why they like you or why they don't like you. You just got to go on and do your work fast. And all the cable television and so forth, that more and more people are remembering of old films. All the plays, the hundreds of plays I did, nobody remembers those except up here. But these suddenly come up. I remember the other night, I walked into my house. It was a house, and there was a pretty girl there on the couch with her back to me, and an old picture of mine was playing. And I went in, what are you looking at that for? Why do you look at my old pictures when I was young? And, you know, what is that? Getting her and so on. And I looked at her, she was sound asleep.
We'll leave that,
Yeah.
we'll leave that question alone. Okay, not to stick on this Stallone character, it'll be the last question I ask about him, but I'm curious whether you, who played a very important part in the success of those movies, what do you think it was about
this? This is Rocky 1. And try out and see, we've got two endings, and we want to see which ending. And we took it out to a group of college kids who were interested in drama and so on. And we were bowled over by their reaction. They began to clap and yell and get up in the aisles, completely startling to all of us, except maybe Sly Stallone. Maybe he knew it. I think even he was surprised now. Now he's surprised in nothing. I saw him the other night, and with his new beautiful girl, and he said, "We missed you in the last one." And I said, "Well, you used me, was the check." But I went on and entered the theater, and by the time I would have graduated from Amherst, I was a star. So, you know, it was easier than going through college. I made the right decision, it so happened. But I enjoyed Amherst. I'm very friendly with the people there. And Middlebury College and Amherst College, both I'm very friendly with, and they've both given me degrees. So if you want to call me doctor, you